Alright, hello, I'm Andrew, and I'm joined by Jason of Cheatmasters.com.
Hey, what's up, everyone?
And we are here to take a look at the new DLC for Borderlands, that being Claptrap's new Robot Revolution. So I'm at the very beginning of the DLC pack here. I've just gotten a mission from an old friend, Dr. Tannis. Anyone who's played Borderlands will recognize that name. And she's asked me to retrieve some Claptrap parts from this dump owned by the Hyperion Corporation. So the plot, basically, of this is that a Claptrap sort of saw how the Claptraps were being treated and was very unhappy with it, and so he started a robot revolution. Don't know too much more about it at this point, and honestly, I don't think it's going to get too much more complicated because it's Borderlands.
And by Claptrap, you mean Gur from Invader Zim, right?
Yes, Gur from Invader Zim does the voice of all the Claptraps.
Which is just awesome.
Yeah. So my character's level 60, and these dudes are like level 50-something, so they're kind of a joke.
Now, you've told me this already, but for our listeners, what level can you now get up to?
You can now hit level 69.
Giggity giggity.
That's right. I'm sure that was intentional.
Yeah, the people who do Borderlands have a great sense of humor.
Yeah, I love the humor in this game. Now, I think, actually, that you can... Oh, hello. I think that you can actually, even people who don't download this will actually get a few levels that they can get without the DLC this time, which prior to now they haven't actually raised the level cap outside of DLC. I want to say it's 4 or 5 levels, but you can, of course, get all the way up to the level cap unless you have this DLC. And you also have to have General Knox's, I forget the rest of the name, but General Knox's DLC in order to get the other part of the level cap raise, which was 11 levels. And
which you have.
Yes, and this one is 8 levels.
So this is the 4th DLC.
This is, the others being General Knox's, Mad Moxie's Underdome Riot, which sucked, and the Zombie Island of Dr. Ned.
Oh man, anything with zombies is always good in my opinion.
I'm getting a little tired of zombies, but, you know.
Yeah, you know me, man. I'm a horror movie fan. I love that weird stuff, so...
Yeah, you were totally into that. I don't exactly know where I'm going.
Yeah, this is
I
literally...
guess I should follow the marker.
This is like the first time you're playing through this.
Yeah, and this is the first mission in the DLC.
Yeah.
So, I don't really know. I can't hop over here. Alright, I guess I just gotta go around. I guess I can take a look at my map. Yeah, I gotta go around.
So this is the last DLC.
Well,
maybe,
they said that.
Maybe.
They said that about General Knox, but then the parent corporation was like, "Nah, man,
keep doing it. It's making money."
That's the first Claptrap I've ever fought. Grrr! Oh, and Hyperion guards. So actually, fighting Hyperion as well. All right. Well, these guys have shields, so they're gonna be kind of obnoxious.
Yeah.
So I'm a siren. Oh, hello, Claptrap Mega Samurai.
Oh God.
Oh God. Good thing these guys are 4 levels, or 5, no, 6 levels below me. Because I'm level 61 right now. Ooh. Because right now I haven't got any experience fighting these guys. How's a punch to the face feel? It doesn't really hurt.
They're like, "Whoa, we have a shield. Doesn't feel too bad."
Yeah, not to mention I'm not decked out for melee in any way.
But you know, a shot to the leg will take anybody down.
You can't exactly defend against that.
No.
Oh. So it is Claptrap versus Vault Hunter versus Hyperion guards. It's mayhem out here. So the gun I'm using is an SMG that regenerates ammo, which is nice. Now that yellow burst, that yellow light that sort of surrounds the dudes when I shoot them, what that is basically I have a chance to slow their movement and shooting speed every time I shoot somebody with the siren.
So that's just a specific ability for the siren, then?
Right. You know, there's skill trees and stuff. Good lord. On each character, and for the siren, one of those abilities allows when you shoot them, you can slow their movement and their shooting speed, attack speed, and all that, which is really handy. Right. Really handy. If I can talk.
But so you're using your old characters, like,
right. I mean, this DLC pack is supposed to be very hard, so
right.
It's made for high-level characters, basically. In the same way, the Zombie Island of Dr. Dead was harder than most of the content in the original game.
Right.
Like, the DLC content is just straight up all been harder than the original stuff.
For experienced players only.
Well, I mean, not necessarily.
Yeah, you know,
but for high levels at least.
Right.
Because as you can see, like, if you're starting at level 61 like I am, I'm literally fighting dudes, 5 and 6 levels below me. So it's... Oh. Cinematic here. But not exactly difficult. Dude, I will eat you alive. Super bad soldier. Oh, where'd you come from? Come on. Well, super bad soldier's already lost his shields.
Oh, right in the head. God.
Yeah.
It's always funny to me in these kind of games like that have, RPG stats. Like, yeah, I shoot them in the head, but they don't go down.
Yeah. So I've also got a little thing where I do a little bit of damage when I'm near them. It's not really worth mentioning so much, but yeah.
But your health regenerates when you're in that mode, right?
Yeah, which is actually the way that this character's spec is for defense in that mode, to get that mode up as quickly as possible. Basically just to not die, because dying is really obnoxious to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I think anyone would agree with that in pretty much any game.
Yeah. For anyone who doesn't know, if you die in this game, you don't actually, you lose the progress up to the point where last saved your progress, which are these little pillars that shoot out of the sky, or shoot out of the ground. But you lose money, which honestly I have beyond the amount of money it counts that you can see right there, like far beyond it, so it's not really a big deal, but it's always proportional, so I lose literally more than the max amount of money it counts when I am defeated now.
Right.
And just to see that much money go down the drain, it's always like, I would never use that money for anything, but
But still, damn it.
That's right. So that's a save point right there. It actually doesn't save your progress if you were to quit, but it's a checkpoint to where if you die, then you will start there.
I gotcha. So, I guess you really don't know, but how long have the other DLC packs been, and for the price, are they typically worth the money?
Mad Moxie's was bad, because it was basically just an arena mode.
Right.
But, not with other players, with just enemies. It was just really tedious. Now, I thought that Dr. Ned's zombie pack, as well as General Knox's pack, were actually really enjoyable, and they were worth the money. And this is, not an arena pack, so I tend to think it'll probably be enjoyable enough to be worth the money.
Right.
Unless you just had your fill of Borderlands, because, bear in mind, Borderlands has been out for about a year now.
It's hard to believe.
I think it came out November of last year.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So it's not quite a year old yet, but it's getting up there, and for anyone who's played a lot of Borderlands, it's probably reaching the saturation point.
Right. It's a massive game, but I guess anything gets old, but
yeah, I'm definitely not anywhere near into Borderlands to the level I used to be. I'm enjoying going back and playing it, but I haven't really played it for any decent amount of time, in quite a while. I did grind up to level 61 the other day, just in preparation for this DLC pack. I knew that we'd be doing this first play.
So how much is this DLC pack?
800 Microsoft points, which is $10.
So that's, sounds fairly reasonable.
Right, I tend to think this will be a fairly long pack. At least as long as the Zombie Island, if not as long as General Knox, which was considerably... you definitely got your money's worth in General Knox.
Right.
As well as, that's also the one that gave you the level cap raise. The only thing that made Mad Moxie's worth anything to me and to many other people was the fact that you finally got a storage unit, a vault.
Oh, I remember that, yeah.
Your items.
Which should have, you should have had that all along.
Yeah, but it sold the product.
Yeah.
It was a dirtbag move, but damn, it worked. I bought it.
Yeah.
Hey. Uh-oh.
But it totally looks like Borderlands, more fun if you like this game, which,
Dumbass.
I love Borderlands, man. It's really good. The 2-player mode. By the way, can you do, co-op with this?
Oh, yeah. Borderlands is built around co-op, basically. Oh, hello.
Yeah, I love the co-op mode in Borderlands. I made like a brute character that's just ridiculous.
Yeah, you know, very enjoyable. To me, the Siren is the best. Everyone has their favorites, though, I think. You know, it all depends on your play style, you know?
Yeah, you know me, man. I just like to go in guns a-blazing or fist a-blazing, as my character was set up. It's just ridiculous. But that's what's so great about Borderlands, just how ridiculous it is, you know, and I think that's why people love the game so much.
Yeah, it's totally enjoyable.
It doesn't really take itself seriously, and the art style is very unique. And
right. You know, Gearbox is, it's a lot of fun, just the way they develop the game.
Definitely.
Alright, so, I'm not exactly sure where to go to get down.
Oh my god! Oh!
Yeah! You can't stop Lilith. Alright, so, you know, I mean, unfortunately, there's not anything incredible that I'm getting to show you here. But, you know...
Well, it's just the beginning of the game, so that's probably best because we want to try to avoid spoilers.
Well, use that term lightly with Borderlands.
Well, yeah, spoilers.
But, you know, at the very least, we don't want to sort of give away the breadth of the pack, because, I mean...
Right.
You know, they're trying to make money off this.
So, yeah, more Borderlands. If you like Borderlands, you're going to want to get this, it sounds like.
Yep. Before we go, let me show off a couple more guns.
Alright, cool.
I don't have any of the pearlescent weapons or anything, so it isn't like these are going to impress anyone who is crazy enough to go for that stuff. But, you know, it's not too bad for a dude who played, you know, fairly casually outside of, you know, when it first came out.
Hey, you played a good amount of Borderlands, dude.
I did. I mean, it was my game of the year last year, personally. Ooh, wow.
Yeah, I think for me it was Arkham Asylum, but this was close.
Yeah, I thought this was just, you know, I enjoy the grind factor.
Yeah, this was certainly a more robust experience than Arkham Asylum, and, you know, a year later, man, it still holds up well, still looks good.
Yep. It's totally fun.
Oh, I hate those little dudes.
Yeah, they're really obnoxious. Any meleeers can instantly take down your shields, so that's always annoying.
Yeah. Shoot that bastard. Yeah.
Shotgun to the face. Blew his head off. Oh, where'd you guys come from?
Oh.
And oh, hello.
So you have quite an assortment of weapons going.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you only have 4 equipped at any one time. The face buttons, you know, provided you're on the Xbox 360 anyway. I'm not sure how that works on the PC because, you know, I just heard that the way the accounts and stuff worked on that game, I wouldn't want to play it there. Even though it would be, you know, in terms of control scheme, it would be much better. I just don't want to deal with that.
Yeah, definitely.
Anyway, yeah, this is Claptrap's new Robot Revolution. I'm sure that further in there will be many, many more actual Claptraps to fight. Right now I'm fighting a lot of bandits. So, yeah, you know, if you enjoy Borderlands, it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully there are not many vehicles, because vehicles suck.
Yes, I totally agree with you there. Alright, so this has been a First Play. I'm Jason.
And I'm Andrew.
See you on cheatmasters.com.
Yep, visit the site.